Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I have to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Hashem and Mashiach Yahushua. Second of all, I have to give double honor and glory to the elders who taught us this truth and paved the way for us to come to God in truth. And today I'll be coming back with a quick video on, can we lie to the heathen? And the short answer is yes. Now, a lot of people like to go to the scriptures and say, first let me go to Exodus 20. Because a lot of people like to say, oh, we can't lie in general, not knowing the scriptures. Exodus 20, and I believe, Exodus 20. Yeah, they would like to use Exodus 20:16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, not knowing who the neighbor is. And what's it called? And stuff like that. And also, I like to use Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19:11 says, ye shall not steal nor deal falsely, nor lie one to another. Now, of course, the Christian church, they think the neighbor is like themselves. Like, the neighbor could be anybody. Now, even though I'm not going to break it down in this video, the neighbor is just like your fellow Israelite. Like, I'm pretty sure I've made a video on it, and if I haven't, then we're willing, I can make one on it soon. But the neighbor is just an Israelite. And to further prove it, let me show you this one example. All right, 1 Samuel 27. 1 Samuel 27. 1 Samuel 27, and David said in his heart, I shall not perish one day by the hand of Saul. There is nothing better for me than I should speedily escape into the land of the Philistines. And Saul shall despair of me and seek me, to seek me any more in any coast of Israel. So shall I escape out of his hand. Verse 2, and David rose and he passed over with the 600 men that were with him into Achish, the son of Moab, king of Gath. Now, skipping on to okay, verse 8, and David and his men went up and invaded the Geshurites and the Amalekites, for those nations were of old the inhabitants of the land, as thou goest ashore even unto the land of Egypt. Verse 9, and David smote the land and left neither man nor woman alive, and took away the sheep and the oxen and the asses and the camels and the apparels, and returned and came to Achish. Of course, Achish is in Gath, or at least it's a Philistine territory. Verse 10, and Achish said, well, Achish is the king of the Philistines, or a king. Verse 10, and Achish said, whither have you made a road today? And David said, against the south of Judah. So while David was killing, in verse 8, the Geshurites and the Gezerites and Amalekites, he came to this Philistine king, he said, against the south of Judah. He's like, oh, I'm killing these, my brethren, the Judites, when he was really killing the Amalekites, the Gezerites, and the Gershites. Reading on, and against the south of the Jerahmeelites, and against the south of the Canaanites. Verse 11, and David saved neither man nor woman alive to bring tidings to Gath, saying, lest they should tell on us, so did David, and so will be his manner all the while he dwelt in the country of the Philistines. Verse 12, and Achish believed David, saying, he had made his people Israel utterly to abhor him. Therefore, he be my servant forever. So David was lying to Achish. And Achish is clearly a heathen. But like nowhere in the scripture that does anybody rebuke David. Nowhere in the scriptures does it say, oh, he's going off. And obviously, like in Leviticus 19:11 and Exodus 20:16, it says you can't lie to your neighbor. Now, of course, it would be better for me to do the breakdown on who our neighbors are. So, Lord willing, I can make that breakdown sometime soon, so y'all can properly understand this video even more. But short story short, you can lie to the heathen, which even though you can, doesn't mean that you should always do it, because there's a time and place for everything. But anyways, I hope somebody got edified, and I pray for me, I pray for y'all, and I pray that y'all may pray for each other. But I like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Simon Mashak Shai. Shalom.